Are you ready to take your meals and snacks to the next level? You are going to love today's video. Today I'm discussing my favorite supplements and superfoods that you can add to existing meals and snacks to up-level your results. I'm talking more energy, better satiety after meals, decreased inflammation, and decreased stress and anxiety. So you don't want to miss this video. It's some of my favorite things that you can add into any meal or to any snack that you're already enjoying. Let's get into it.
So now it's time to talk about ways to make your food and meals work harder for you through strategic supplementation. We're chatting about the superfoods to add to your recipes and incorporate into your meal planning. And we're also going to be chatting about supplements to help your body make the most of your fasting and eating windows. So lesson 14 is all about superfoods and supplements to support your body during intermittent fasting. And every suggestion I'm going to share today has health boosting properties and plays a crucial role in supporting your body so you can reach your wellness goals faster. In this lesson, you're going to learn 3 amazing, tasty superfoods you can add to so many meals and recipes. We're also going to be covering 3 hardworking supplements you can add to your routine that will support your body on the cellular level. We're going to talk about what they are, why we love them, and how you can incorporate them into your meals. The 3 superfoods we're covering are turmeric, goji berries, and chia seeds. So let's get started with turmeric. Turmeric is a member of the ginger family. It looks similar to the ginger root, but it's a little bit deeper, like a more golden color. It contains a powerful phytochemical called curcumin. Curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric. And this chemical is anti-inflammatory, it's a strong antioxidant, and it supports liver health. We already know we love antioxidants because they protect the body from free radicals. Free radicals typically react with organic substances such as fatty acids, proteins, even the DNA in our bodies. This leads to aging and disease. But thankfully, antioxidants like curcumin can neutralize these free radicals and help guard against the damage. So how do we add this to our meals? So turmeric is commonly used in like curries and stews, but you can add it to virtually anything. You can even put on top of egg scrambles or frittatas. You can add it into a savory soup or top rice with a few sprinkles. It's also great over roasted vegetables or steamed greens. You can also boil it with milk and a few other little spices to make something called a golden tea. Curcumin is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream on its own. So in order to make turmeric and curcumin work a little bit harder, it's helpful to consume it with a pinch of black pepper. So the natural substances found in black pepper actually enhance the absorption of this curcumin by almost 2,000%. Turmeric will absolutely stain. It can stain Tupperware, it'll stain countertops, it'll stain if you're wearing a white shirt. If you spill it on anything or if it sits for too long, it will definitely stain. So I have dedicated Tupperware for anything that contains turmeric so that way not everything in my kitchen ends up stained yellow. So moving on, let's chat about goji berries. Gojis are a nutritionally dense food grown on this evergreen shrub. So in nature, the bush is covered in bright orange or bright red oblong-shaped berries. The berries themselves have a mild, sweet, like licorice almost flavor. Gojis contain 18 different amino acids plus high doses of vitamin A, known as beta-carotene. It also contains vitamin C, B1, and B2. Gojis are a powerful antioxidant that protect us from free radical damage and keep our bodies and our DNA healthy. They help boost the immune system, protect our eyes, and they can help reduce cold symptoms. Goji berries are low in calories, they're fat-free, and they're packed with fiber, which will help keep you regular. You can eat goji berries alone, mixed into yogurt, or mixed with cottage cheese. You can find dried gojis with trail mix or even mixed in granola. They're great baked into cookies or added to a cooked oatmeal. You can even rehydrate them and boil them to make a goji-based tea. They're tasty and delicious, but they can stick to your teeth, which can be kind of annoying. And I've also only been able to find dehydrated goji berries, but depending on what type of farmer's market or fresh market you have around you, you might be able to find fresh gojis. Otherwise, you can go with goji juice if you prefer that. So another thing to note is if you consume too many goji berries, like more than a handful, you can expect to have some GI distress. Let's move on to chia seeds. Chia seeds are the edible seeds of a flowering plant in the mint family. Traditionally, they're found in the southwestern United States and in parts of Mexico. So chia seeds are tiny, oval, and gray seeds with black and white spots. They're about 2 millimeters in size. Chia seeds are one of the highest plant-based sources of protein and contain a noticeable amount of omega-3 fatty acids. So research shows us that omega-3s help decrease inflammation, prevent heart disease, and even lower triglycerides. These tiny seeds are a great source of fiber and they contain nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and even potassium. Chia seeds are able to absorb up to 10 times their weight in liquid. So some fun ways to incorporate this superfood into your diet. You can make a chia seed pudding by soaking them in a nut milk overnight and then adding fruit or nuts to the mixture. You can also add them to a smoothie for extra fiber and a little bit of crunch. Enjoy them as a raw topping and sprinkle them over cereals or oatmeals. They're great over salad or even added to a salad dressing. You can add them to baked goods like breakfast bars or bread recipes. You can even add them to homemade jams. If you don't like the sometimes slimy feeling of soaked chia seeds, you can still get the benefits by eating them dried. They're just super crunchy, but the benefits are all still there. So as always, please discuss any supplements or medications that you're taking with your doctor before adding them to your regimen. So if you're looking for supplements to support your body, especially as it does routine maintenance and cleans the cellular debris during your fasting phase, these next 3 suggestions are for you. So let's start with ashwagandha. So what is it? The ashwagandha plant is a small shrub with yellow flowers and red berries that's native to parts of India and northern Africa. It's often used in herbal medicine, such as in extracts or powders, and these things are made from the plant's roots and leaves. Ashwagandha is classified as an adaptogen, meaning it can help your body better manage stress. It enhances your body's resilience to both physical and mental stresses while increasing your energy levels. It can also boost brain function, so lower blood sugar levels and lower cortisol levels. It helps fight symptoms of anxiety or depression. But what does the science say? So numerous studies show participants had 28% lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol and reported less mental and physical fatigue after taking ashwagandha for 4 weeks. In another study, participants who took ashwagandha scored better on tests measuring anxiety levels, and it's been shown to alleviate fatigue associated with exercise. In a few other studies, the ashwagandha has been shown to lower blood sugar levels and increase insulin sensitivity in cells. So how can you get started and how can you add it to your meals? The most common form is a powder, which you can mix into teas or coffees, even add it to soups. There's also a recent gummy version released by a company called Goli Gummies. So they have ashwagandha gummies. So I've used both the gummies during my eating window because there is a bit of sugar content there, and I've used the dried powder form of ashwagandha during my fasting window with great success. So if you're open to it, I highly recommend it and you should give it a try. All right, let's talk about beetroot powder. So beetroot powder is also simply known as beet powder, and it's made from the beet vegetable. The magic is in the high amount of nitrate found in the beet. In the body, nitrates help the body produce nitric oxide, a molecule that dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow and oxygen delivery system-wide. It helps optimize pretty much every function in the body. Beetroot powder contains more concentrated levels of nitrates than whole beets. Increased blood flow and oxygen delivery allow the body to produce energy more efficiently. This means it plays a major role in combating fatigue. It also decreases the amount of oxygen required to function at various intensities. So the less oxygen you need to perform daily functions, the less tired you will feel, and the longer you'll be able to keep going, whether that's working a crazy shift or just doing an intense workout. So beetroot powder and beetroot supplements increase the amount of time it takes before you start to feel fatigued. So it's best to add it to a fruit-based smoothie or a bowl of yogurt or even cottage cheese. It's got a subtle, sweet, but earthy taste, so start small when you're adding it to your dish and see how you like the flavor before you add more. This can sometimes also stain your Tupperware, like a pink or a light red hue. It doesn't always stain, but just be warned, so you can have pink-tinged counters and containers. So let's move on to tryptophan. Tryptophan is one of the 8 essential amino acids. It's essential because our bodies can't make it on their own, so we need to get it from either the food we eat or from external supplements. It's known for boosting our moods, aiding in recovery, and promoting restful sleep. Tryptophan is actually a precursor to make a lot of necessary nutrients, hormones, and neurotransmitters in the body. For example, tryptophan plays a role in the production of serotonin, a mood stabilizer and our happy hormone. It also helps form melatonin, which helps regulate sleep patterns, as well as helps form niacin, or vitamin B3, and nicotinamide, which can help us recover from daily stressors. Tryptophan has the lowest concentration in the body of any amino acid, yet it's vital for a variety of metabolic functions involving our mood, our cognition, and even our behavior. The science tells us that low levels of tryptophan lead to low levels of serotonin, and this can cause increased cravings and lead to snacking on comfort foods or eating late at night. In addition to food choices, which we'll chat about in a moment, you can also turn to supplementation or even consider over-the-counter products to help you increase your tryptophan intake. Protein powders even contain tryptophan, so be sure to check the labels and see if you can get a product that does double duty as a protein powder and a source of tryptophan. Research suggests that getting more probiotics in your diet might increase your tryptophan levels in your blood, so helping more tryptophan reach your brain. So consider taking a probiotic supplement or eating a probiotic-rich food such as yogurt or fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut. These will help you get the most benefit from tryptophan-containing foods. So we can easily get tryptophan from food sources, but it's important to balance getting enough supplementation without going overboard on our calorie intake for the day. So check out these foods that are known to be high in tryptophan and try adding a few to your next meal or favorite dish and see how you feel. Basically anything on this list is a great food source for tryptophan. So remember, these suggestions support a solid diet and healthy, nutritious food choices. Supplements are designed to provide nutrients that your body might be lacking, supporting our body, not substituting for a bland diet. So step outside of your comfort zone and incorporate some of these suggestions. And now it's your turn to take action. So be sure to check with your doctor about any new supplements and how they might interact with medications you're taking. Decide which superfoods and supplements you're ready to add to your meals and routine. Put them on the grocery list and then get creative with your next meal. Maybe add a tablespoon of chia seeds to a morning oatmeal recipe, or a teaspoon of beetroot powder to your smoothie. Put a generous shake of turmeric on a soup or stew that you're making. As for the supplements, mix some ashwagandha in your coffee, or if you like the gummies, enjoy an ashwagandha gummy from Goli, but make sure that's during your eating window. Also, if you like branched-chain amino acids or if you're taking a protein powder, be sure to look for one that contains tryptophan and enjoy that during or after your workout, depending on when you're working out and if it's in a fasting or eating window. Be sure to take notes about how you feel and any changes you notice in energy levels, sleep patterns, and overall stress levels. And don't forget to share how you're using these superfoods and supplements with us.
All right, so there you have it, my top superfoods and supplements that you can add to any meal or snack to up-level your results. I hope you see how easy it is to use these ingredients and how seamless it is to add them into meals that you're already making or soups or stews. You're going to feel the benefits, you're going to see the benefits, you're just going to feel more relaxed, more energized, have decreased inflammation, better stress responses. So these are easy things that you can do to take your results to the next level. And the bonus is that they're mostly widely available at a regular grocery store, so you don't have to make any special trips to a specialty shop or go around to multiple places to try to find them. Feeling better and having more energy is right at your fingertips and at the next grocery shop. As always, I truly appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so very much. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing. If you know anyone that could benefit from this information, please feel free to send my video on to them. And as always, if you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Aww.